All right, out here again today, Babylon the Great. Prophesied the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. Saturday, the land of our last captivity. First off, I'm gonna start off by saying all honors and glory due to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rakak Radash. Okay? Double honors to the elders and apostles over at Great Millstone from where I got this 100% truth. All right. Finally got to take the jacket off. You know, all them layers upon layers. And, you know, just still out here, keep my eye open, seeing things for what it is. See where we're gonna go today. Book of Psalms, chapter, Salakia, the Book of Psalms, 2, verse 1. Why do the heathens rage and people imagine a vain thing? Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves as rulers. Salakia. The kings of the earth set themselves and their rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and against his anointed sayings. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. So this thing is still going on to this very day here in Babylon. And you know, two-thirds is still doing what they do. You know, and I'm not out here for the two-thirds. This message is only for these people on this sign right here. Right here. Okay? The remnant 1/3 of this nation, of the 12 tribes of Israel. Yasharahla. Okay? That's why I'm out here. Not out here for everybody. I'm not out here to entertain or be nice. Okay? I'm definitely not out there. I'm out here to put the warning out, the message, blow the trumpet, okay? And seek the hopeful elect. Okay, that's what I'm out here for. So, they're still doing this in their wicked ass government, trying to bring in this new world order thing. You know, it's becoming evident. People are waking up. People, even some entertainers. Wendy Williams, she even said she ain't taking the jab. I think that was Dr. Oz trying to manipulate her into, oh, millions of people are taking it. Why won't you? You know, I don't know, you know, but it is what it is. You know, we're living in some exciting times. Some exciting times, by the way. Yeah, very exciting times. You know, so, you know, he's lashing his teeth still yet, you know, trying to figure out, scrambling around. He gets sloppy, but he's scrambling around trying to figure out a formula, okay, okay, you know, because their gradualism isn't quite working anymore. It's getting slower and slower and slower. It wants to go forth, but it has its the formula ain't quite what they want it to be, okay? And why is that? Because this truth is coming out. That's why. Okay? This truth is awakening. Okay? It's being flooded across the whole planet. All right? And there ain't no stopping it. And that's just the truth of the matter. Okay? So yeah, trying to hinder a people, a nation, okay? A nation of people from becoming a nation, gathering, okay? This is what he fears and always has feared, okay? This is worst nightmare, okay? So you got your 2/3 still doing their thing, you know, trying to, you know, hold on to their slave master, you know, fully left-handed, you know, beta male shit, you know, that's what's going on with them, you know. But hey, they got a judgment coming too. Their judgment is fast, it's on its way. Swift on its way. Speedily on its way. It's on its way. Let's see. Book of Psalms 2 verse 4. He that sitteth in heaven, in the heavens, shall laugh. Okay? You're no match for the Lord. You're no match for the omnipotence, the power, and the might of the Lord, and his mighty arm. You're no match. Whatsoever. You're no match. Okay? You have all your space stations. You have all your technology. You know, you got your nuclear devices. You know, all of your munitions, and it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. But hey, who can blame Esau? You know, I mean, he had a run. That run's coming to an end. And now you got to be tossed head first out of the threshold of your kingdom, your wicked ass kingdom. This has to happen. It's prophesied. It has to happen. This word is not going out void. It has to happen. As it is written. Psalms 2 verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. So they're in derision, confused, don't know what to do. Okay? Scrambling around. Okay? Hiding, you know them rich folks, I'm talking about your banker families. You know, all you people that so-called run everything. We know, hey, it's known, well known, and documented where you're gonna be found at. Ain't no hiding. There's no hiding. Verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in the sore displeasure. Okay? Vexed in sore displeasure. So, the curses are turning around. The table is turning. Okay? Making a complete obulation, okay? Okay, the angular ring is turning around of the curses. As the remnant 1/3 wake up, 2/3 you destined, you scheduled for something else that's coming down the pipe. That's your judgment. You saying wicked, you was wicked then, you wicked now. That's why you're the 2/3. And it's gonna be a lot of you women too. You ain't X'd out, Eve, you ain't X'd out by far. All the women on this sign, that's part of these nations, you got a judgment coming too. What you thought? You thought you wasn't a part of it? You got a judgment coming too. And again, this message is only for the nation of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. Not for everybody out here. Not for everybody out here. Book of Deuteronomy, law book of Deuteronomy. Second law book of Deuteronomy. Chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which prosecuteth thee. Now, who's been prosecuting for time and time again for the last, I don't know how many years, out of just spite, just pure hatred. Pure hatred. Okay? Not out of doing, a lot of it's not out of doing something wrong. A lot of it is brought out of just jealousy and hate and envy. Okay? Because these people been knowing who we are. Since we came over here on them boats, they knew we didn't come over here on no Carnival Cruise Line ship. We didn't come over here on no ship with cuisines. Okay? Chained up and shackled. That's the way we got here. And these people know who we are. So now it's time to pay. It's time to pay. We're living in the latter end of days. So Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which prosecute thee. Okay? That goes all the way to your Whittemore, all that. You know, you put a wig on, they put a wig on it in the courthouse, you know, representing what? Like they're the ancient, like they're all wise and knowing? No, that's a lie. No, that's to wear the black robe. You know, all wickedness. Okay? This whole judicial system is all wickedness. Okay? As soon as you walk in there, you better know they're gonna throw that book at you, and what is that? What's the book? It's not this book. It's gonna be unrighteous decrees. Those books, pseudo law on the land. That's what it's gonna be. It's only evident. Okay? So it's happened, and it had to happen. Everything that happened had to happen. As a punishment, it had to happen. As a punishment. Yeah, we didn't come over here on a Carnival Cruise Line ship. Okay, we didn't come over here on a vacation like you did. See, you was on the top of the hulks, okay, guiding the way, in the seas, on your way to the new land, okay. So what does it say here? Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Egypt is a synonymous word with bondage, for bondage. We were brought out of Egypt, out of our first captivity, okay? First bondage. This is our last bondage here in Babylon, the extension of Rome, seventh captivity, okay? By way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Now, this has all happened. Prophecy has taken place over the course of multiple years, generations, families, okay? So you had a long run with the fatness and all of the riches and all of the abundanceness of the planet. And it never has been enough, okay? The only thing that quenches your thirst is the children of Israel. That's the only thing that quenches your blood thirst. Okay? This stems back to Abel. All the way to Abel. Cain and Abel. It stems all the way back. Okay? Okay, and then you have Esau. Okay? We said what? Then you have Esau. Then you have Esau, man. Yeah, then you have Esau. Who said he gonna do what? Take vengeance. Where you at? See the pages get to jumping on me. Exodus. Let's see here, Genesis 42. Book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of my mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, so there you have it. You have Esau on a killing spree all this time. All this time. For the hate of his brother. Now, in these churches, they like to play stupid. You know, they like to play stupid a lot. You know, they like to play dumb. You know, but of course, if you're under a 501c3 banner, they're going to play stupid. Okay? You have to. That's why you're getting paid. Okay? That's why the mammon dishing that tax-free money out to you. Okay? In your Christian churches. Okay? You know, your Baptist, your Christian, you name it. You name it. That's why it's happening. And it continues to happen. But you know what? Anything that's ordained, the Lord ordains it. Okay, this is Yahushai's program. Okay, hey, don't get upset at me. This is Yahushai's movie. Okay, he's the director of the scripts. Okay, that's just it. There ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Not one walking creature can do about it. Now, somehow, some way, you know, and like I said, you can't blame Esau. But somehow, some way, he seems to think that he's going to get this kickstart on this new world order. You see, and it's just not happening. You know, he's using Jake. He's using whoever he can persuade. Okay? Remember, you know, this man is, he crafty. He giving out trinkets, giving out all kind of packages, reform packages. Okay? Okay, who was beguiled first? Eve. Okay? And I'm gonna reiterate, that's why I say what I say about Eve, because Eve, by far, you got what you got coming. And again, under the 12 tribes, under the nation of Israel, under all 12 tribes, all of you women within them tribes. Not just the Negro woman, okay? So-called Negro woman, all of the women under the tribes. Okay? Trying to use authority over a man, okay? And you've done, by listening to Esau and taking all his trinkets all this whole time, okay? And kicking the man out the house, dumbing him down, saying he ain't shit, okay? Not wanting the foundation of what a house is meant to be headed by. Okay? not wanting to follow order. Why? Because this is part of your kingdom too. This is part of your kingdom. It's part of your kingdom. Okay? And it's getting ready to rest. Now Jake gonna go way down there, rather than walking right past me, he gonna go way over there across the street. Hey man, oh boy, I tell you, just don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear the truth. Okay? Boy. So yeah, Esau, you know, you got it coming, baby. You ain't no baby no more. You're a fool. You went from a serpent, you went from a snake, I'm gonna say a garden snake. You went from a garden snake to a dragon. Okay? You went from a, you know, because snakes, you know, I've seen them when I was growing up. I used to see these little, they call them blue bellies. Okay? But once they get so long, you know, you find them under like in the summertime, you know, you'll find them under like logs and stuff like that. Anywhere in the dark, you know, you lift up a brick or something that's not heavy, but like a branch or something. You know, you be out there out and about, I'm gonna call it. You know, back in my era, because this era is video game. And yeah, so them blue belly lizards, you lift up a branch or something off the ground, you know, or something off the ground. It could probably be a piece of fencing or something. And them lizards, they'll start out little like that, as small as that, right? They'll be real small. And then once they get about that long, about a foot, then they actually start looking like, you know, they start looking like a damn dragon, you know? And then they hiss at you and everything else, you know? Called blue belly lizards. They're common in California every summer, you know? And again, I'm back at my favorite tree. It's my favorite tree right here. See, out here they've been marking these trees, out here in Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, they've been marking these trees and cutting them down by the bunches, okay? Claiming that they got some type of disease or something. Hell, I know that shit coming from the air. These trees been here forever, and all of a sudden they got something going on with them, making an excuse to cut them down more likely. Nevertheless, you know, back to you, Esau. Yeah, it's got to talk about you, man. Yeah, you know, so-called Black History Month, that's over with, them 28 days. Whoever's still following that black crap, you stay black, okay? And your ass you gonna go down black too. You stay that way. Black, African American, so-called, okay? Just refuse to want to know anything. You know? Anything. I can't save you. I can only warn you. That's all I can do. That's it. Nothing else. No more, no less. The book of Sirach, chapter 27. Verse 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him. For the Lord will hate him. Who is that him? Who is that him? Okay, let's not play folly and play games. Who is that him? Who's the him? Who is the him? Now, if this is out here preaching hatred, I can't see it. Where's it coming from? I'm just reading out the Bible. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reading out the Bible. If that's hatred, I don't know. If that's hate speech, I can't get it. So you mean to tell me it's hatred if I read out the Bible? That's hate speech? Man, this place is backwards and upside down. Backwards and upside down. The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Okay? So that's what it's entailing. This place is going down. Okay? That's what the Lord got in store for this place, this wicked ass kingdom. Okay? Now understand these things had to happen because we went off. We went off. We forsaked the Lord. Okay? And just like any good father, what do? You chasten your children first. You don't go, you come home from work, the friends playing with your son and your daughter, and the whole room and house messed up. You ain't gonna get the friends for it. You're gonna get your son and your daughter for it. Okay? You're gonna discipline them for it. Okay? Same with the Lord. He's dealing with his people. His people. Okay? Not everybody. This is a heritage book. Not everybody's book. Now, some deem religion, which is, it's not, because it doesn't belong to you. You just put another pseudo name over somebody else's property. Okay? Heritage. Heirloom. Family heirloom. Okay? Family heirloom. Okay? Book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 25. Whosoever casteth a stone on high, casteth it on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. So everything that you done built up is gonna come tumbling down right back down on top of you. There's no way around it. Okay? No way around. Now that's the good news. Okay? For the 1/3, that's the good news. Last captivity, the fall of this wicked ass kingdom, okay? Okay? And the resurrection of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? That's the message. That's the message. So wake up, repent, or face the consequences. That's what it's going to end up being at the end of the day. You got to face the consequences. Truth of the matter. You look around, you get tired of that pretendo. There's a lot of pretendo that go on. Pretendo. You want to be everybody else. Jake, you want to be everybody else. You don't want to be who you were put here to be. Okay? You don't want to serve your purpose and duty. The reason why you were put here. No, you don't want to be you don't want to be holy and acceptable. Okay? You don't want to be brought back to noble men. Okay? Priest. Okay? You don't want to be brought back to that, to a high esteem. You want to be kept low. Okay? Because, let's face it, men love darkness. Okay? So you're either on what side? You're either on the light, either in the light or you're in the dark. Okay? Either in the evil or the good. Either you're gonna accept life for good or you're gonna accept life for evil and death. That's the way it go. Now Esau, you done set yourself on high. Okay? You got all that stuff up there. Space trash everywhere. Space stations everywhere. Okay? You got all this technology. Don't know what to do with it. Okay? Don't know what to do with it. Just don't. The book of Obadiah. Chapter. There's only one book of one epistle of Obadiah. Obadiah. Verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exaltest thyself as an eagle, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thy set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, Jake just walked past me. He got the music. He don't want to hear a word. They just gonna refuse. That's Jake for you, though. So yeah, now that's the truth. That's the truth. Truth has to come out every time. Book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, Who seeth us? And who knoweth us? 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, He made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of that framed it, He hath no understanding? If you can receive that. Demons running around, trying to figure out anything they can, scrambling. Just scrambling. Talking about this belongs to everybody. the Lord love everybody. That is a lie. It's a lie. The Lord does not love everybody. And the Lord does hate. Yes, the Lord hates. Just telling it like it is, which is the truth. What does the scripture say? You turn everything upside down. Okay? Everything is backwards. Backwards. Demons running around. That's all it is. A bunch of demons trying to figure out a way to confuse people, if they could, the very elect. It's in the scriptures. I had to find it. See, the rebellious 2/3, they hate when this come out. They hate this truth. All right? Hell, in fact, the world hates it. The world hates truth. The world is anti-Yahushua. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied it both against countries, Salakia, both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Now, true men of the Lord are supposed to be in this thing 100% for truth. Okay? And that by me saying that, that means read it the way it's supposed to be read. Don't read it the way you want to read it and skip over and hop over. You want the sugar, but you don't want the sour. You want the sweet, but you don't want the bitter. See? And some of you, hey, however you are doing it, on the left-hand side, the Lord put you there to do it that way. See? The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua got the master plan, the blueprint to everything. I'm just the messenger, okay? And I don't claim to know everything either. I don't. I'm not out here for vainglory. I'm out here to spread this gospel of the truth of the matter. What is the matter? I've said it before. You should know what the matter is by now. Oh yes, we should know what the matter is. The hell with what I gotta say. What I gotta say don't matter. It don't matter. What I gotta say don't matter. Really don't. You got all these false prophets running around trying to make mirth in the land all over again. Trying to bring this place back to its joyfulness, so-called joyfulness. Okay? You know, that's a trick, the trick of the trade, trick bag. The wicked 2/3, you know, they get off in their private interpretation buildings and just the house of harlots and just spew out nothing but vomit. Okay? Spew out nothing but lies. Okay? Witchcraft, sorcery, you name it. Under, you know, 501c3. That's a form of a license if you're getting tax-free money. Getting paid to protect the lie. The more wickedness you do in this world, the more successful you are. That's the way things work. Okay? That's it. The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Okay? That's what a lot of these camps do that. A lot of camps do that. All right, and then you have, of course, you got your all your different dimensions, different denominations of so-called religion. You know, like I said, you know, either you're playing the dumb dog, or you either you're the dumb dog or you playing the dumb dog. Okay, either you the blind leader or you a leader that know, and you choose to be wicked. Okay? Choose to be wicked. Hey, this truth ain't nothing to play with. Okay? All right, all these years, all these reverends and preachers and pastors in these churches been playing with this word. Everybody got a judgment getting ready to come to them. Everybody. There's no way around it. Everybody got a judgment coming to them. Everybody got a judgment coming to them. Especially Babylon the Great. The land of Chaldeans, same thing. Where the Idumeans roam, they ran amok. Where the Idumeans, the Chaldeans, same people. The Edomites. Okay, and then your hierarchy, you know, the dukes of Edom. Okay, that whole nationality of people. That's an actual nationality. That's not somebody whose generation of people are all of a sudden gone. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. Okay? Cover it up? Yes. Cover it up. Every other race but what the word says. Because everybody has a nationality in the Bible. Everybody. And there's no avoiding it. Accept who you are. See, so by Jake not accepting who he is, hey, that makes it where nobody has to accept who they are. But as soon as you accept who you are, then everybody else is going to be forced to accept who they are. And I mean by nationality, not by a color crayon box, not by an adjective, black, white, not by privilege of color. Okay? All right? Not by that. Not by color of law. Okay, try that one. Not by color of law. talking about. Get it sometime. Trying to avoid. Oh no, his name is JC. Oh no, his name is Yahuwah. All these different, yeah, trying to do anything to twist up the word. Jake, heathens, doing anything. Goyim, doing anything to try to twist up the word. And it's just not happening, man. Look, it's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. In the ancient days, prophets, the disciples was going through a lot. Okay? Dealing with the wicked Pharisees, the scribes, and the Sadducees. You know, because they were all clicked up together in that time. They were all clicked up together. You know, even back then trying to keep the truth from coming out. So how much then is it now? That old saying, new is old and old is new. New is old and old is new. Or you can say it's